All right, what's up, man? It's your boy. We back on a no show. What it do? All right, man. I apologize for being gone for a while. February was a tough month, man. A lot of stuff happened. But we here now. We back. I'm not gonna go into the Deontay Wilder. Really go over it. You know, my boy Fury won. You guys know it. Like I said, I wanted Fury to win. I didn't know if he'd win. Classic boxing, and he outboxed, man. He beat his ass. Wilder got his ass beat. But let's get on something else, man, because that's too old. Let's get on UFC 248 this last weekend. Let me get on the main card first, because at this point, the only thing that really matters at the UFC was Joanna and Wang Zhang. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but that's probably the best fight that I've seen in my life watching UFC. I mean, they went at it. And anyone that's talking crap like, yo, Joanna got her ass, no, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't care how swole her face was. That fight was even to the last draw. I mean, even at the end when Zhang was getting about 5 hits, what does Joanna do? Like 4 seconds before the buzzer, does a spin back fist on her. Man, like it was a great fight. It was a great fight. Like, stole the show. The only thing I really remember was that fight. So shout out to Joanna and Zhang. You know, probably for 2020 on No Show, best fight of the year so far. I don't think you're gonna get anything better than that one right there. That was a banger. That was a banger. So let's go to the main card, Israel and Yo Romero. Shitty fight, boring as fuck. I mean, think about it. Both of them are just like, what the fuck? You know, how listen, I understand that Israel Santa is the champion. So Yo Romero has to come and take the belt from him. I understand that. I understand that. But what I don't understand is that no matter what, bro, you was talking a lot of shit yourself. So you have stuff to prove when you called out Yo Romero. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget that this man wanted Yo Romero. So he has that to do. Okay? Now, Yo Romero, he's old. He's 42, a beast. And if you look at the whole fight, shit, the moment that Israel Santa got hit with that overhand, I think it was the right overhand right into his head, everything changed in that fight. That fight was, he's kept 100%, even on the scorecards. Israel Santa at 100% for distance. Okay? And what'd he do? He just kicked his legs, man. Come on. Man, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And Yo Romero, what were you doing? This is your last shot. You're 42 years old. You're not going to get a chance to fight a champ like that. Like, you had the shot, and I don't know what you were thinking. And then when you tried to be explosive in the last round, what did you think was going to happen? You know, he was already running from you. He wasn't trying to get hit from you. He was not trying to mess with you with them hands. Israel Santa was scared in that ring. You can say whatever you want. I've watched all his fights. I'm an Israel Santa fan. I love the last style bender. It's no disrespect towards you, my brother, but you should have put up a better performance to me. I understand that he didn't come at you, but man, all you did was kick him in the leg. And don't talk shit after you win to him like you did something, because you didn't. It was probably the most boringest fight of your career. It was a shit show. That's what it was. It was a fucking shit show. It was disrespectful to us fans, disrespectful to the championship watching this shit. And not to mention Yo Romero, I don't understand why you messed your shot up. You should have went at him, period. He showed you that your hand game, he couldn't mess with it. And in the first round, you had him. You knocked him. He was on the edge of it, and you didn't go at him. You let him come back up and said, oh, my fault. Man, what is you thinking? Then it makes you think, is this fight paid? This is like a paid fight to me. I'm not saying it was, but I'm saying it kind of looked like a paid fight. Because listen, when's the last time you seen the style bender look that shitty? You haven't. So the card was shitty. The fight was shitty. Let me take that back. The card was not shitty. It was some great fights, except that the main card was the shittiest fight of the night. Shout out to Sean O'Malley. Came back, beat that ass. Let me shout out to him because, God, he looks great. He looks great. He's going to be a beast. He came back in a beast. But, yeah, UFC 248 was a shit show, that main card. I mean, the women's division showed their ass out. I'm talking about Joanna and Zhang was the best fight. We got UFC 249 coming up, which will be Khabib and Tony, which is going to be an epic fight. And anybody wants to know, I want Tony Ferguson to win. I want the Kukui to come out and beat that brakes off that dude. Especially after the press conference, if you guys didn't watch, how he opened his mouth too much. He was saying too much bullshit for me as far as Khabib. Like, why did you have to go and talk about it? You guys went on religion, race. You talking about Mexican and American. Bro, you Russia. You have no idea what goes on over here. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't even know how much Mexico is tied into America in certain things. Shut the fuck up. We ain't talking. And Tony Ferguson didn't say shit on that level about knowing anything about Dagestan and what they got going on. Because I understand Dagestan. All right, I understand. You come from a crazy ass country. I know you fight. I know kids come out with all types of guns, and I know it's like death. I understand that, but don't fucking disrespect America, bro. Don't come over here, and not even America. Don't come over here and disrespect Mexicans, how you say it. Don't come over here and disrespect any of that shit that has to do with American culture. Especially if you're from Dagestan. You don't know what the fuck we got to go on over here. And to worry about him not representing Mexico. He's Mexican. He can represent Mexico. What the fuck? You're fucking Dagestan and Russian. You know what I'm saying? You represent a lot. Islam, you represent a lot of different stuff. That man can represent whatever the fuck he wants. For you to even go and tell him not to don't say nothing about Mexico. You're not Mexican. You're an American. Shut the hell up, man. Like, I didn't like Khabib at all, for real. I had mixed emotions when he went to Africa and dug those wells. That was a pretty good respect to him. But when you said that shit, man, it reminds me of why I don't like your bitch ass. And I hope that when you get Tony Ferguson on that ground, you really figure out what it's like to fight somebody, because that man is beautiful on the ground, top striking. He is a beast, bro. It's not gonna be an easy fight for you. This is gonna really be a test for Khabib against Tony Ferguson. And if you're just tuning in to really figure out what's going on, I'm talking about Tony Ferguson and Khabib at the press conference. And how Khabib kind of racist as hell, talking about Mexicans and stuff. Like, maybe to some people it isn't that racist, but it's a lack of knowledge that they need to tell this man. Now, I understand that Khabib doesn't know too much English, so maybe he didn't have the right English to say what he was saying, but someone needs to check him. Someone needs to help him out, because what he said right there made a lot of people pissed off, And like Tony said, he's American, he's Mexican and American, and he's fucking proud, And for you to even fucking worry about that, don't worry about that. What you need to worry about is what's gonna happen at 249. Don't worry about what the fuck he's representing. That shit pissed me off. And yeah, I jumped into that, but that had to be talked about, because I don't know. I think Khabib's getting a little too fucking full of his head, and I can't wait for him to fight Conor McGregor. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. But Conor McGregor got real. I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. We'll see. So that's all from you to talking about the UFC. I'm kind of upset with the UFC right now, with the main card. Then they allowing this punk ass dude to start talking shit. And I know it's sell fights, but still, you sell fights, and then and then there's going over the line with certain shit, and that's going over the line with certain shit, bro. I don't care. Okay, so let's talk about Baby slapping a female, the rapper Baby, little baby. Now I've seen what happened. We all seen him. Now, Baby, maybe we can stop going in the crowd, my dude. Maybe you need to stop going in the crowd. You need to stay on stage, man, because obviously it ain't working out for you. But I'm not gonna sit here and jump on your case, G, because I understand. I seen her smack you in your head. She smacks you in your head. I understand, okay? I'm not going to sit here and whoa before I say, you understand, you like women getting beat? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. He was wrong for slapping anybody. Should have slapped him. I mean, listen, every dude out here that's in the streets, all right, you get to a certain place in your life and you get money, you can't act the same. Just like me, I have a problem because I've been in prison. I have a problem with keeping prison politics in my life sometimes with people. And I have a bad problem with that. And that's my problem. But it's hard, when you've been in prison, 54% of your life, you tend to keep those politics with people, and the world doesn't show those politics favor in life, for prisoners, or people that been in prison. Let me say it like that. If you have incarceration mind frame, or just that type of level of where you've been in prison, where you move a certain type of way, like you would move in a joint, even with individuals, and that's my problem. And I understand, baby, he's from the streets and he has politic street rules, should she have got that close? No, she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have hit that man in a temple. And like he said, he couldn't see. So, I mean, this guy's been, fighting for his life at Walmart. He's been in a lot of stuff. So yeah, he's anxious. He's ready. It was wrong though to hit a woman. That's not cool, bro. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. But you might need to stop going through the crowd, man. You might want to stop doing that, because you keep getting into shit. And for real, that shit wasn't worth it, because at the end of the day, they booed him. He didn't even get to perform. It's just, it's fuckery. It's fuckery at its finest, and especially if you're that famous or whatever you got going on, you got to avoid shit like that. That's just too much bullshit to be worrying about, especially at the level of where he's going, and hopefully that doesn't hurt his career too much. But he slapped a female. He was wrong. But at the same time, you gotta give the man respect. I mean, you guys can keep your phones, like you said, y'all can keep your phones a little bit. Y'all know how to zoom in, y'all know how to zoom out. She didn't have to hit him in the temple with the phone, like that was kind of bull crap. That's some bullshit. But at the same time, that's what you put yourself into when you're an artist. Everything's real. Like, people think that it's not scary being a music artist. It is, especially locally. And I know a lot of rappers and singers can understand that when you go out now and you go to a nightclub, or you go to a venue with a rap, you don't know what's about to happen in that bitch now. You don't know if it's gonna get shot. You don't know nothing. But every time you put your well-being at risk, no matter what, because that's what you signed up for. Ask me, have I ever been in a life-altering situation over music? Yes. Has someone ever tried to kill me over music? Yes. These things happen. These things are part of life. I'm from the Midwest, man. We don't play. And that's not saying no one else, I know a lot of places have a lot of crazy. I'm just saying, this is what we do. All right. If you're out here, you're a cameraman, you're a model, you're a promotional artist, you're a club owner. All these things tie hand in hand with different things when it comes to venues and people that come in. But every night you are risking something. You don't know what's going to happen. You have no idea. No one knows. And I hate to sound like, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. You never know. But, nowadays you don't know, but, I go out to every venue that I have to go to, that I'm a part of, or show up to respect. And, I kiss my daughter and I let her know I love her, man. 'Cause I don't know. I can't sit here and lie to you and be like, I know what's about to happen. I do not know. And what's been going on in my life, you never know. But it's what you put yourself into. You got to already know that this is a dream, And I digress, just to say, back to what I'm talking about with Baby. It's something that you signed up for. So I can't stress that. You signed up for that shit. So you fucked up. If I was you, I'd make it right. Do a free show. Do something, man. Do help a woman activist. I mean, do something. Let them know that you don't hate women, because they're gonna start saying that about you whether you like it or not. But stay up, man. Stay up, baby, man. Keep yourself out that fucking crowd, man. Because it's getting to a point where it's like, shit. That's it's even like, bro, quit going through the fucking crowd. It's probably why people don't go through the fucking crowd, because they don't want to deal with that shit. I mean. All right, man. Let's get off that. I want to get on something important, because we got a short show today because of so much stuff I got going on. I want to talk about the benefits of being healthy this summer and running. I know the coronavirus has got a lot of people, shooken up. But I want you to know the benefits of running. I want us to keep running. I want us to be healthy out here. You know, the doctors say you need 150 minutes a week to keep your body healthy. And you know, running helps depression, stress, makes you feel good, stronger. Plus, it helps blood flow, and it creates a bigger heart, which is crazy. You know, researchers said that I think people that run add 3 more years onto your life than a person that doesn't run. So it's beneficial either way. You know, why wouldn't you exercise, run something? If you know that it adds on life, and running does add on life, you know, and I stand on that. I run. I love to run. I love to be fit. I love to box. I love martial arts. I love athletic stuff, you know. But I do that not only for myself, you know. I do that for my daughter. I'm running because I'm trying to stay alive, and I'm trying to see her years, you know. And if running 30 minutes a day can add life onto you, or jogging, why wouldn't you do it? That doesn't make no sense. Why wouldn't we do this? Why wouldn't we continue to push ourselves and stay alive more? You know, it helps with allergies too, and your immune system. You know, you want to be alive longer for your kids, okay? You want to be alive longer to enjoy your life. You want to live a long time, people. We all do. To be around the ones we love, to be successful on whatever we're trying to go, to outlive whatever we want to do. So running is healthy. And I myself wouldn't be telling you this shit if I don't do it. I run a lot, you know. So I feel it's a necessity. I feel like I have to tell you guys this because it's so healthy. It's just healthy. Plus, how many of y'all want that a good body? I know all y'all talking about summer coming. Got to get my abs. Girls talking about got to get my stomach down. Like, running helps regardless. And you need 150 minutes a week to have a healthy body. I don't know why you wouldn't. So I want you guys to you know, start running. If you ain't running, start running. You know, if you got to get up every day and you know you just got to walk 4 times around the track, go ahead and walk four times around the track. You know, get that health in. You know, it makes you feel so much better, man. Especially myself. I have so much stuff that comes at me, so much projects in my life with different stuff I'm trying to do. I get stressed the fuck out. You know, and the only way I can evade it, you know, is running. Running helps me, helps my mind. It's probably the best format for me before I start working out, you know. So I'm all in it, and I hope you guys take some time out this summer and start running, start walking at least, start getting healthy, start getting out here, you know. Health. That's what I'm saying. Health. Keep your health up, you know. Live longer, and it's the No Show. I'm out. Until next time, it's your boy No, and I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out.